Hello, hello, hello. It is good to see you all. How's everyone's Wednesday? Happy hump day. Let me see who got first today because I feel like they were snatched fast again. I see Molly, I see Koki, I see Ellie, I see Sweetie, and I see Mama Sim. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. You are part of the cool crew of today. Thank you so much for being here early as I start the stream. Let me say hello to everyone. Mama Sim, welcome.
Hello, brother.
Hello, Koki. Mama Sim, welcome in. Koki, welcome in. Ellie, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Starlight, welcome in. Sweetie, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Freya, welcome in. Butterfly, welcome in. Andy, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Raven, welcome in. Horizon is welcome in. Allison, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Ali Rose, welcome in. Megan, welcome in. And Squirrel Mom, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Cece, welcome in. Rude. My neighbors are drilling. No, I don't want that. Charlie, hello. It is good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, welcome in doesn't sound like a word anymore. Can they shush? I wonder if you guys can hear it. It's not as loud as the other time. The other time it was really loud. Raven, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Let me scroll up in chat. Sid, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. And also, Anna, congratulations. Wait, I heard that, but only very soft. You can't hear it? Okay, good. Did you hear it loud enough, Charlie? Let me know. I feel like for me, that sound alert was really soft, but... No, not about the drilling. Charlie also used his brand new sound command. It was quite soft. Okay, then I'm going to up the volume. But I can't do that right now. So then I'll do that in between now and Friday. I need to write this down. I'll dump it in reminders because I'm going to work on reminders tomorrow. There we go. I wrote it down so then I can't forget. Also, Asmifi, hello. It is good to see you. I'm doing well today, Raven. Thank you so much for asking. I've had quite a nice day. I managed to record a Pack Legacy episode and I managed to record a video about my income as a content creator, which is a video that I've been prepping for a long time, but I was like waiting for all the final numbers of 2023 to come in. And I also kind of experimented with different positions of recording in this room. So like I used my wireless microphones and I recorded from like 2 different positions. So I was trying to like experiment a bit and get creative and stuff. So that was really nice. That I got really energized from that. Also, Sweetie, does that count? But how are you guys today? How was everyone's Wednesday? Did you guys have a good day? Or, I mean, depending on time zone, are you having a good day? Because for a lot of you, it's like middle of the day now, I think. Sweetie, I can see what you're typing. You're distracting me. Sweetie is typing stuff in reminders to distract me. Also, Allison, hello. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. I have a very, very fun thing. I was reaching out to people that I know that live in London or the area because I'm going to be traveling to London in February for the Movember award show. So for those of you who missed that announcement, I got nominated for a Movember award, which is really cool. And I'm really, really honored for that. And I am actually traveling to London well, technically one day. I'm arriving on Thursday, like midday, and then I'm leaving Friday evening. So I was reaching out to some people that I know that live in the area. And I'm going to meet up with so many fun people. I'm going to hang out on Friday with Happy. We're going to probably like go for some lunch or maybe brunch or something. But the most exciting, and Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I'm going to make you really jealous. I know you said that I should give you mud love, but I'm going to start by making you really jealous. It looks like my +1 to the Movember award show is going to be red. I'm gonna meet Red and we're gonna hang out. And I asked her if she wanted to be my +1 to the award show because I have a +1. And I also reached out to Emma, but she wasn't sure if she's gonna be in London. And I checked with a colleague. And she unfortunately couldn't join. We're going to meet up for coffee, but she couldn't join me to the award show. And then I was like, hold up. I think Red actually moved recently from the US to the UK. So then I was like, are you close enough to London to like meet up? And then she was like, yes. So I'm just really excited about this because I've known Red for like 2.5 years. I think we started creating content around the same time, or at least we were like, or still are, but I think back in the day even more, we were like really part of the same circles. So we would see each other in so many chats, and it's like so fun that we finally get to meet. But also, as Smeefy, did I say hello to you? Hello. And Jenny, welcome in. And Panji, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Tori, welcome in. It's really good to see you as well. It was a day, slowly getting better considered curseness of Monday and yesterday. I'm glad to hear it's getting better. But honestly, curseness, leave Ellie alone. Be nice. Stupid curseness. And you do have the tavern. That is true. Yes. And I'm just a little bit jealous of that. My carpal tunnel is in full force now. That may put a damper on playing Sims after work. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sucks. As a person who has had surgery on my wrist because of pain issues, it wasn't carpal tunnel. It was another cause, but you know, the fact that it's limiting you to use your computer whenever you want to play a game or just in general, it really sucks. So I'm really sorry that you have to deal with that. It's one of the most frustrating things. I've heard Ryanair has cheap flights, though. What do you mean with cheap flights? I'm flying with British Airways. Yes, we have Dutch subtitles over here. Beautiful. Also, Melissa, did I say hello to you? I'm starting to doubt if I said hi. I feel like I did, but now I'm not sure of myself today. I was referring to myself. Well, are you going? Are you traveling as well? But yeah, we have Dutch subtitles. That is part of the stream team that I'm a new part of. It's called Omnify, and it is a stream team with all multilingual content creators. And the idea is that these subtitles are AI generated. So basically the AI listens to what I say in English and then it translates real time and creates subtitles out of it. And so far the bot can do French, Turkish, and Dutch and English. So we could also reverse it. So I could like switch it to being English, the subtitles, and then I can speak Dutch, and then you can, you know, listen to my stream in Dutch, but the subtitles will be in English. I like that British Airways gives a Biscoff cookie with your tea. Wait, they do? I've never flown with British Airways, so it's going to be a first for me. Most probably not to. I don't want to be a stalker. Well, you know, you're always welcome to join, right? Also, Tub, hi. Did I say hello to you? See, I'm sincerely doubting whether I said hi to people. Also, hi, Sam. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And Striva, welcome in as well. It is good to see you. And Sophie, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Kathy, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that a lot. And Moobetch, hi. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. Fun language adventure. Should we try? Should we try to switch for just a second and see what happens? Does British Airways fly from Rotterdam or Schiphol? Schiphol. And the reason I'm flying with them is, one, they were affordable, but also I really wanted to fly to either London City or Heathrow because that's just easier to travel into the city center. And since I'm only going to be there for such a short time, I didn't want to go to one of the other airports where you basically have to be on a train for 1.5 hours to go from the airport into London City because I have so little time. Also, Miss Mouse, welcome in, and Liker, welcome in, and Mark, welcome in, and Lily, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday so far. British Airways actually offers a 70% discount for IATA cardholders. It's hard to say that abbreviation. That is bonkers. 75% is so much. Also, I tend to prefer to fly to Schiphol because Rotterdam is like the amenities at the airport are so little that if you have to wait at the airport for even like an hour, you can't even really get good coffee. Oh, Ryanair is the worst, honestly. Yeah. IATA, I think that's the company that Sweetie works for. That was an assumption. I think so. I like to fly from Rotterdam because my work is next to it, which means free parking. Okay, that is nice. If I had free parking, then yes, that makes a lot of sense. That is incredibly nice. I actually once went on holiday. We went to Malaga and we were gonna fly very early in the morning, and we were flying from Rotterdam Airport, and it was very weird to do, but we could go to the airport on our bikes. It was a long bike ride, I do have to admit. But since it was so early in the morning, we either had to book a taxi, which was kind of expensive, or we were like, you know what, we're going to go by bike. So we just took our backpacks instead of our suitcases. And then we went to the airport on our bikes, which I think is one of the weirdest things I've done to this day. Not the company I work for. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're an accredited travel agency. There we go. Also, Explorator, welcome in. It's good to see you. And we such hello, hello. Your crush just accepted your date invite. Congratulations. That is huge. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy for you. It can be so scary to ask someone out on a date, especially if you have like this massive crush on them. So the fact that you did, that you asked and that they said yes, that is such a fantastic thing. Oh, I can totally see why you're hyped. I'm getting hyped. I don't even know them. I went to Barcelona in July and stopped working at 3 p.m. and it was at my gate. But oh, that is so nice, Tanisha. I want that. That sounds amazing. Had a full body shake and just stopped working. Oh, silly app. Such a silly app. You have a golden kappa again, Tub Tub? How do you keep getting them? Did not enjoy Rotterdam Airport. I prefer Schiphol as well, but also this is for anyone if you're hanging out here right now and you've been like debating whether you want to come to TwitchCon this year and you have to fly in. Do not fly to Rotterdam Airport because most of the time the tickets to Schiphol or Amsterdam Airport are much cheaper than flying to Rotterdam because Rotterdam is very selective in their flights. Or Rotterdam, the Hague Airport it's called, but let's just call it Rotterdam Airport because, you know, we can. But the train from Schiphol or Amsterdam Airport to Rotterdam, there's like a direct train, which is a fast train. It only takes you 25 minutes. There is literally no need to take a flight to Rotterdam and pay more. Just travel to Amsterdam Airport and then take the train from there. Also, hi, Ina. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. Hello, hello. Also, let me see. Reduce your expectations. They are not terrible, but they're not great either. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect much considering that I paid like $90 to fly there and $70 to fly back. So the fact that I had flights for both under 100 euros a month in advance, which for flying is not really that far ahead for booking. It's also not super last minute, but it's not that far ahead. It might actually be the more expensive time to book because if it's super last minute, usually the flights are cheaper again. But the fact that I didn't pay that much was like, you know what, I don't expect a lot. But also the flight to London from Amsterdam is 1 hour and 13 minutes. Like, we go up and we go down. It's such just dumb and short flight. Tara, hello. It is good to see you. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Actually fainted. Welcome in. It's good to see you today. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. But yeah, honestly, it is such a short flight that I have to be, well, when I arrive at London City Airport. So then it's like 30 minutes to get into the city. But when I fly back, I fly from Heathrow, which means that I have to go from like my hotel, which is on the other side of the city, all the way to Heathrow Airport, which is also an hour. So I think actually in London itself, I'm traveling longer from my hotel to the airport than that I'm traveling from one airport in another country to back to Amsterdam. So silly. 9 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness, you're getting spring. I think that, well, honestly, I think that's what we've been having here as well. And it doesn't feel like spring at all. But still, it is a lot warmer than it was before. Approximately 970 euros. Wait, what is 970 euros, Melissa? You're meh. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sending you all the love. Can I just say, by the way, I didn't have the time to type a message in chat, so I just like responded with a little emoji. But damn, those pictures you shared in the Discord, you looking freaking hot. I'm just saying it like that because it's the truth. You looked amazing. And also, like, you can see that you are comfortable in those pictures. That makes such a huge difference from like people feeling uncomfortable when they're, you know, not really in a great place in the picture. But you look like you're just standing your ground. And the color, the red, damn. Yeah. Did you look at the Eurostar? Fun fact, I've been to London 6 times. All 6 times I've went to by Eurostar. But if you book a month in advance, like it's that short in advance, it's actually almost 450 bucks, which is more than 2 times the price of going by plane. So I'm actually going flying for the first time. Which is going to be really weird because I'm super used to going to London by train. And I actually prefer that travel method as well. Yeah. Also, hi, Car. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Yes, we have Translate now. It is a new feature of the stream. It is part of the stream team that I've joined very recently called Omnify, which is like a multilingual stream team. So there is a bunch of streamers that use this real-time AI subtitle thing. You make me blush. Good. Because you need to hear that you're beautiful. Also, hi, official Gingy. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hola, hola. To fly to Amsterdam and to go back to Cape Town. Ooh, okay. That is definitely not cheap. Yikes. I can see why that is a big investment. I think that's less than that I paid. Well, is that less than I paid to go to the States? Or more? I think it might be the same. If you don't take my inbound flight in the States, where I literally went from one state to the other, I think actually it might be similar. So glad I can just take the train. That is so nice, Ellie. Train is the best mode of transport because you can just sit there, do your own stuff, relax, like listen to some music, maybe read a book. It's good for the environment. And yeah, it sometimes takes long, but also I always think that it is also kind of a relaxation moment to just be in the train and not have to do anything else. Like you don't have any other obligations. So if you have to be on the train for like 8 hours, then it's basically just 8 hours of free time. So I like the train. Is it dumb? It is a dumb and short flight considering there's a train. But yeah, I've heard the train is more... Oh, the train is much more expensive and also a lot slower. If I were to go by train, it's 4.5 hours. Especially now that it used to run from Rotterdam directly to London, but unfortunately, they have to do like some work on the tracks between Rotterdam and Brussels. So now you have to take the train again. So as it used to be, you have to take a normal train from Rotterdam to Brussels, and then from Brussels to London, you can take the fast train, but it's still 4.5 hours. So, and that's like excluding your check-in time because you also have to be there an hour up front. So the train takes a lot more time and is a lot more expensive. Well, it isn't if you book 3 months in advance. So if you book as soon as the tickets become available, you can go for exactly the same price as flying. But as soon as it gets closer to the date, the train gets more and more expensive. So it's just, if you go like this, where I'm going in on like Thursday morning and then flying back on Friday evening, I'm not even there for 48 hours. So, which is actually kind of bonkers that I'm doing that anyways. But it's just, for that, I couldn't justify the price of like 450 bucks. Especially since I'm the person that has always gone by train. So I feel like I can go flying once, you know? Also, Evanary, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You should test German train. I mean, I've been on German trains. I know that German trains have issues sometimes. Especially something with delays and, you know, they tend to not be on time or get cancelled. I think I actually got stuck in Hamburg for 5 hours once when I was doing interrailing. Wasn't fun. But also, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. It is so nice to have you over today. It is very embarrassing that the train is more expensive. Yeah, and I think one of the things they're trying to do is trying to make it cheaper, but it's not easy, apparently. Um, it's not easy. I was the US at trains like that. Yes. I actually saw this the other day. I think it was on Twitter where someone did like a proposal of what if there was a train line in between all of the major cities of like Chicago, New York. Well, not all of the major cities, but like Chicago, New York, and then it was like a couple of others. It would be like a round train. And how fast if it would use state of the art technology, kind of like what they're using in Japan with the magnetic rails and stuff, how fast that train could transport people between all of those cities, where because that's a place in the US where a lot of people fly in between cities because they live somewhere else and that they work, or because they have family in another state. And they're like, if you solve that by train, it was actually like the proposal was ridiculous. It's kind of like it's very obvious that the only reason they don't have that in the US is because the car industry has a huge economical footprint in the US, and they're like, they have a lot to say, so to say, in terms of laws and regulations and like investments in projects and stuff like that, because the US runs on the car industry for a big part economically. So in that sense, it makes sense that they're not really pushing to get rid of cars or give people an alternative for cars or flying, because it's just, it would kill part of their own economy. But it's like that proposal, it was so clear that it was a good solution. But yeah, it would be very expensive. Sometimes. Okay, all the time. I want to make other countries happy about theirs in comparison. I mean, I'm not sure. I think the German trains are worse than the Dutch trains. I have a friend who actually lives in Cologne or Keulen. And whenever we visit her, it's always the part, like the trains in Germany, that are super painful. And then as soon as we get to the Netherlands, it's okay again. That Booking.com offers flights. It's absolutely not the case that my employer provides the flights to them. No. Good to know, sweetie. Next time I'll look there. Sorry. I travel 4 hours and I've maybe made it into another stay here in the US. Yeah. Well, if I travel 4 hours, let's say I travel 4 hours by train, I have passed probably, if I go south, I've passed through Belgium, and I have reached probably parts of France, maybe even actually Paris is 3 hours and 45 minutes with the fast train. If I go to the other side, to the east, I will end up somewhere in Germany. If I go to the north, I won't actually be able to go 4 hours by train, because the top of the Netherlands, literally the top of our country where the sea is, so I can't go further by train, is 3.5 hours. And then if I go east, then if I take the Eurostar, I would be able to go under the ocean to England. But there is no way that I could be traveling for 4 hours in a train within the Netherlands. No matter what I do, I would exit the country. I took a train to Frankfurt once, and the train just stopped one stop before they were used to, and I had to book a crazy expensive taxi to get to Frankfurt. No way, that sucks. Oh, that's the worst. And then probably without any explanation as well. Just kind of like, yeah, you're here now. Figure it out yourself. Also, hello, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, big problem when the car industry crashes. There are so many other problems. Yep. Absolutely. German trains are worse often. Yeah. I feel like the biggest problem in the Netherlands is that our train system is so dense, because obviously we're a very small country in terms of literal, like, how much space we have, but our train system basically stops in every, like, there's intercities, which are basically trains that only stop in the bigger cities, but the bigger cities are sometimes so close together that it's still very like a dense train system. So whenever there is something, or like something goes wrong or something breaks, especially in Utrecht, which is the middle of the country, if something goes wrong there, let's say there is like a signal, what is it called? Like a defect, then the whole country is affected by it, because everything is so dense and so interconnected that, especially if in the city center something breaks, everything breaks. And that is what sucks. You want to move to the Netherlands? Well, you're more than welcome to do so anytime. Also, Blue Jay, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. And thank you, Potter, for watering the plants. The explanation was in German and it went really fast. So yeah, I get that you were lost. Norway has some trains, but it's more in the south. Yeah, I can imagine that, like, in a country where you have to deal with such extreme weather experiences or like extreme weather conditions that it makes a little bit more sense to maybe not have the most solid train system, but still. Also, hello, Panda. I hope you're doing well. And Star, welcome in. It's good as well. I hope both of you are doing amazing today. I saw a TikTok about the fact that the Netherlands is basically built like a city and not a country. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, honestly. Also, Nuts, hello. It is good to see you. How are you doing today? Also, in 40 seconds, our ads are done. And that means that I'm going to hop into the game so we can continue building. I already started up my game, so we can just hop into it. Because I really, really want to continue with... I really want to continue with the museum. I also earlier today doing a dance party. Yes, next week is Cape Town. Correct. And if we finish the build today, I'm going to start with Cape Town on Friday, actually. Nice. Dance party. Dance party before starting. I actually cupped myself earlier today, or not cupped myself, but like I was I don't know what it's called, but like what are you building? Okay, so I can look for you. So the prompt for next week, or like the assignment for next week is let me see. This one. No, this one. South Africa. It says welcome in South Africa. They actually wrote it in Afrikaans. It's pretty cool. You have landed in Cape Town and you will get a week to explore South African culture. Pick your challenge. You may only pick one. The first one is called At the Dinner Table and the second one is Tip Top Tours and More. And then the first one, so the At the Dinner Table. In South Africa, food is a very important part of heritage and traditions, no matter the culture or religion. It is used to celebrate, mourn, and communicate with higher powers. Today, you will be making a dining/living space that is inspired by South African decor, design, and culture. The size of the build is up to you. It can be a room or an entire villa. The lot size may not exceed 50 by 40, and the judges will judge the interior, exterior, and landscaping. That's the first one. The second one, and we get to pick which one we want to do. I can't put the pics in the channel, Melissa, because I'm not allowed to share these. Like, I can read it out loud now, but I'm not allowed to share these things because they share it with the community whenever a week is done. So, like, there are certain things that I get to share and certain things that I don't get to share, and I don't think I get to share these. I can, like, read them out loud because we're going to build, but if that makes any sense. Or you, oh wait, you were asking, may you put some pictures in the channel, in the Discord? Wow, I cannot read. I swear to God, I must read better. I would say, you know what? Maybe we can put pictures for inspiration for like any build that we're doing. Maybe we can just use the build suggestion channel for it. I would say let's use the build suggestion channel. Because then everyone can just share pictures that they think is relevant for like that week's theme. And the second challenge is Tip Top Tours and More. Congratulations, you got the chance to help a tour company from the ground up. You are going to create a lot that acts as a vacation tour guide company in Cape Town. It must have 2 bathrooms, a staff room, a seating area, and a front desk. It must provide a written tour package about the area, tour of Tabletop Mountain, Cape Town Beach, the prettiest architectural spaces, etc. So make sure you research Cape Town. The lot size may not exceed 40 by 30, and the judges will judge the interior, exterior, and landscaping. So I'm still not really sure which one of these I would like to make. I think the Tip Top Tours is fun, but it's also less of a building challenge and more of like a let's research and understand the culture and then try to translate that into The Sims as much as we can, which could be really fun. Like, I really, really like that one, but I think the food one is a little bit more of, I think I've said this before, but basically every week they have either 1 or 2 prompts, 2 or 3 prompts. And I think every single week they try to have something that is technically challenging, as in like you have to be a really good builder in The Sims, and a storytelling challenge, which is going to be, you know, kind of like a, you have to do most of it with the storytelling. In this case, you literally have to write a document outside of the build. I was thinking for the food one, I could kind of like look at some houses, you know, see like maybe some South African architectural styles, some typical houses that you have over there, and then try to build that and like make it a family home that is really like centered around food almost. So where like the kitchen and the dining area and everything gets like a lot of extra attention and a lot of extra detail. And then maybe even try to make a beautiful outdoor area where there is like more dining space. Like Home Chef Hustle hits Cape Town. Yeah, I can totally see that work. Like where it is actually inspired by South African architecture, and I make it look like, you know, a little bit of a traditional place there, and we put some or like a lot of emphasis on the shared dining experience where they have both an indoor and an outdoor dining area, stuff like that. I do feel like that is going to be more focused on an actual Sims build, but also it has the risk of just turning into a family villa. You can go Old Dutch, more farm style, but then there's a lot of beach homes on the cliffside, homes that are more European. Just a question, how is Old Dutch not European? No, I get what you mean, but I like, my brain went in a full error mode there. I was like, yeah, but Old Dutch is European too. And then I realized what you meant with like more European versus Old Dutch. Listen, I know you're right. It's just my brain got like a full error there, but I totally know what you mean. And actually building Old Dutch style, like the farm style houses, are a lot of fun. Like, I do enjoy building those houses, and I don't build them very often. So, also, I had a heating pad on my lap, but I'm just going to get rid of it because it's actually no longer warm. I am going to turn this one on, and then we're going to go into the game. Hi, Cozy Kitty Cat. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Let's actually... I'm going to start the recording again so that I have, like, the backup recording. Let's load into the game. Builders Game Season 5. And also, I will quickly share, for those of you who missed what we've been building so far, I just want to make sure to do like a small recap so that people are not, or like people as in people hanging out here, that you guys have an idea what we're going to do. So this is the building we've been trying to recreate. Although the back of the building, there's like a whole extra side. So we've actually spent quite a lot of time trying to get the whole shape and everything ready. The outside is nearly done. The only thing I want to do is kind of at the bottom of this museum, I want to still make a space where it's almost like an event is currently going on. So that's the last thing I want to do on the outside of the building. Those are the rules of this challenge. So we will be judged by interior, exterior, and landscaping. I think we've got most of that down apart from the interior part, which is what we're going to mainly focus on today. It needs to have at least one exhibit room and a decorated entrance. So the entrance we've already kind of started with, but I want to continue on the inside of the entrance, and I want to make like a museum shop. And I actually noticed that I forgot something that I said that I wanted to do. So I made a floor plan on the last stream. But I totally forgot that I really wanted to see if I could recreate this in some way. Because this is like one of the famous rooms on the inside of the building. There's like two things that if you look for this museum, basically what you're going to find is this room with all of the floating paintings. So I want to see what we can do to recreate this. I'm not 100% sure what I can do, but we're going to play around with it. And this room where you have the two ginormous red stairs. So I was actually thinking that I might rework the way that I've set it up right now, or like maybe make a room in the back where it has this open space, because the building we made is huge. So we have plenty of space to do something like this. But that's kind of the vision for what I want to do on today's stream. Is I want to recreate basically this, and then decorate the rest of the inside. I probably, in terms of building, I'm gonna decorate this top part of the building, but I'm not really going to decorate. I've decorated the outside of the bottom building, but I'm not going to actually do anything on the inside, I think, unless I magically, which I don't think is going to happen, have a whole lot of extra time on today's stream. Like, if I'm speed building or speed running this and I realize, you know what, actually, I have 30 minutes left, then I can maybe put some offices in there or something. But I mostly want to focus on the things that we're going to be judged on, naturally, because after this week, basically every single week, 5 people have to leave the competition based off the judges' scores. So I agreed already that I will be doing all of the builds every single week. We're going to do all of them, even if we get kicked out of the competition in week 2 or week 3. I will continue all the way until week 6 to make sure that that we do all of the builds, because it's just really fun, and I've been having a lot of fun with recreating these buildings and, you know, getting creative with everything. But obviously it is more fun if we're in the competition, so I'm going to do my best to make like a good one every week. Thank you, Pada. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually going to make a channel point redemption to wish me luck on a good run, or like wish me luck on the build every week. But I'm going to make that tomorrow. I didn't have time to do that before. But for those of you, again, who have missed maybe part of the stream, this is what we have so far. So this is the back of the building. This is the museum. And we've tried to also do a lot with like landscaping and trying to make it actually feel like people are driving up to the museum or like kind of driving around. And on this side, we have the actual street, because the museum has quite a busy street in front of it. So that's what we tried to do. Obviously, cars will drive off of the cliff here, so let's pretend that that's not there. And then last stream, we actually spent quite a lot of time on the entrance downstairs, because this is one of the parts that will be judged. So we tried to recreate those, you know, the little walkways that you have to walk through to get scanned to see if you're not like taking anything into the museum that you're not allowed to. So these are those gates. So this is where they can queue up if they arrive here, and then they can go through the gates to make sure that they're scanning, that they're not bringing any knives or like illegal items into it. So that's also, there's a little stop sign over here. And then they go over here and they can buy their tickets. So there's 2 ticket booths. Dude, you're getting pets from Raven. She liked the pets. Thank you. You can buy the ticket booths, and then you can either go upstairs with the stairs, or you can take the elevator. And this is actually very much based off of what the bottom of the building looks like. Speaking of the bottom of the building, I just had a realization. You know what we haven't done yet? We don't have ceiling paint, but we should have ceiling paint. The question is, can I put this on the ceiling? Yes. Awesome. Because it's a very brutalist building, and basically the entire bottom is just made of concrete. So I'm just going to make sure to put that in here as well, so that the ceiling is actually, it looks like concrete, but I guess I have it there. And then, like I said, I really want to do an event space over here. So like a little podium or something, because that's actually, they use this square a lot for events. There, if you look up pictures from the museum, there's a lot of pictures where there is like a little stage, or there is a stage where there's like voting happening, or someone's giving a speech, or there's even pictures where this entire roof is like filled to the brim with people, probably for a concert or something. So I was actually thinking that might be pretty cute to incorporate that as well. Put some chairs that are lined up to maybe listen to someone giving a speech. And then for the inside, what we did is we made sure that there is an elevator shaft on all of the floors, so that the elevator, you can technically like take up to both of the floors. If you enter here with the stairs or with the elevator, this is where you can enter the general space to look, like, go see the exhibition. And once you exit the museum or exit the exhibition, this is going to be where we're going to have the museum shop. I feel like the museum shop is part of the entrance or the exit of the museum, so I really want to make sure to do something with that. I also need to figure something out over here. I was thinking maybe we can place some benches or some plants or something. Just me making a Dutch potato gratin. Peka. A Dutch potato gratin? Because I've never heard of peka. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. And then we made some toilets the other day. So we have 2 toilets over here. And then upstairs we have 2 toilets, including these ones where, oh, by the way, oh, it is a Dutch brand. I've never heard of it though. But interesting. Nice. Enjoy. I hope it's delicious. No, I was like, I don't think it's Dutch. But also, Lynn, hi. It's good to see you. I don't think I said hello to you yet. I just realized we were going to put accessibility rails on the toilets over here because these are like the big toilets. We have 2 where there's also a changing table for the kid. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Also, welcome in. But let's actually start with the part with the 2 red stairs. So I was thinking we can split this in half. And then we need to create a room in a room. Hello. That one. Like so, because you can kind of, what they show is that you can walk around it. Yeah, I think that's actually perfect. And then we need to get rid of that. There we go. Because then it's open. And then I mostly need to check. Yeah, there is a railing on it. There we go. Also, hello, Esther. I hope you're doing well. It's called Peka Kroef. Oh, wow. Fun story. I recognize the logo. But I don't think they, or maybe they sell it still in like some places, like specific supermarkets. I've seen the logo, but I don't think they sell this anymore here. Or maybe at least not in, it's not our main brand. Also, hi, Rosa. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Doing well, but coughing like a seal. No fever, so everything's fine. I was actually talking to a colleague the other day, and she had the exact same. She was like feeling completely fine, but she just kept coughing. That is so annoying. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, let's see. We have a couple of red railings, but not a lot. That's not great. Also, these stairs are not entirely what they're supposed to be because the stairs in the actual museum are a lot longer. It's pretty well known here. The potato gratin says, so good you'll call it your own. Nice, though. I mean, it's pretty nice to have a good potato gratin. I feel like this is the closest I can get in terms of the railing, but I still feel like that one is brighter. But I do think this one looks better. Honestly, I probably couldn't make it better myself. I need to see if I can buy this now, too. I am curious. I want to see if I can... I mean, if it's a Dutch brand, I can probably get it somewhere, right? In terms of fencing that is around it, it really looks like the fence from Snowy Escape. If I can find that shit. Where is it? Hello? Oh, actually, it also kind of looks like this one. No, it looks more like this one. No, I didn't mean to delete. Oh, come on. I meant to delete that one. There we go. Also, hi, Charlotte. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for liking my headband. I've had it for a really long time, but, well, anyone who's ever worn a headband probably knows this problem. It hurts my ears, you know? So I've been trying to wear it all day whenever I was on camera because I think it looks cute, but whenever I was off camera, I immediately took it off. It's just like, especially if you have glasses, it hurts behind your ears. I've had a cough and no other symptoms for like 10 days now. So annoying, especially bad at night when I feel like I'm about to cough up my lung. Had to push my wisdom tooth surgery because of it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That is so frustrating. Yeah, Toots is just sitting here in the corner of the screen. She's just part of the stream, you know? Yeah, with glasses it can hurt. Well, to be honest, for me it also hurts without glasses, but I know that that is something that not everyone has. But I know everyone with glasses has this problem where it just hurts. Where is Eco Living? This one. Because I don't like this part. I want that to be like that. There we go. Okay, I think that is the closest I'm gonna get for now. So then I just need to do it like this and make sure that I get that same room over here. So then this is going to be like the first exposition room that you walk through. And then I'm gonna place this over here. Although, you know what could be kind of fun? If the only way that you can get to this room... remove the ears? Well, if only I could remove the part of my skull behind my ears, because that's where it hurts. But I don't think removing part of your skull is a good idea. You make me want to play The Sims. Oops. But like, what if you... this is the main exposition room, and then you can take the stairs upstairs, and then from upstairs you can actually go into that room, kind of like walk around and go downstairs again. I wear glasses and I own exactly one headband that doesn't annoy or irritate me. It's not fashionable at all. Yeah, exactly. I have one that is comfortable as well, which I actually wear exactly for this reason, where I'm like, okay, this is the one that doesn't hurt. So it's nice for, you know, when I used to have bangs that I could put them kind of aside. But it's just, I always find headbands so pretty. I think they look really cute and they look really good. It's such an aesthetic, but I just can't wear them because they hurt. And I don't understand why that one pair doesn't hurt. I'm like, if there is a pair that doesn't hurt, why can, like, not all of the pairs be like that? Okay, I'm just gonna put white wallpaper everywhere for now because I think it makes sense. I was thinking, though, what kind of flooring do we put in? My head is anti-headband. All headbands just slide off. I think I have a flat head. Okay, correction. This is not a headband. This is a diadem. Because I can't do actual headbands. They slip off as well. Also, hello, Lena. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Sakina, hi. I hope you're doing so good. Ro, how? Doesn't it hurt with your glasses? That's literally what we were saying 3 minutes ago. That it hurts as a motherfucker. But that it's worth the style. We were like, it's worth it. It's okay, Panda.
Okay,
don't worry.
Let's go. More months of fun and support my fave streamer.
Sakina, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to put you on our monthly sub board. Let me quickly grab that and then go here. Oh, there we go. That's better. Let's see, 19 months. I can sneak peek in chat. That's rainbow. Same, Charlotte. I always call them the same as well. And then I realized, oh yeah, technically there is a difference. But yeah, the headbands thing, they just slide right off. There we go. Thank you so much again. Please, please enjoy all of the subby perks. But Ro isn't paying. Well, the thing is, it is a good saying because right now I'm not paying, but I'm in pain. My head is too egg-shaped. It's too pointy at the top. I feel that though. And then like, I don't have enough roundness at the back of my head to keep the headband in place. It will keep sliding up. It's very annoying. Okay, so in terms of flooring for a museum, it looks like that one room with all of the paintings has a glossy black flooring. Let me show you. I mean, I didn't make it up. Exactly. It slides up and then your hair has like the wobble in it. It looks very strange. Swoops up at the end so it doesn't press behind my ears, but I found one in the same shape again. I don't even know when or where I got these. I think my mom just picked them up somewhere and I stole them at some point. I love that. I love that. Okay, but if we're gonna recreate that room, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what kind of black flooring we have that could possibly resemble a shiny black tile. Oh, wait, I meant to place it like that. I mean, that could work. That could work too, but I feel like that's maybe too modern. I feel like this is more of a museum floor, honestly. We also definitely need light. Oh, there's also the classy marble, which honestly I don't think looks very classy, but oh, this is perfect. Yeah. This one is good. It has like the mixture between marble and tile because I feel like the werewolves one, it is a little bit too light. But the city living one, this is just perfect. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then I do want to make sure to put some lights in this place because it's very, very dark. So let's see. I mean, let's actually try to find lights that make sense in a museum. I mean, that is very worn, so probably not. No. I feel like stuff like this would make sense in a museum, right? Where it's like shining on the artwork. Right? Like if you had artwork on the wall. Of course, Sakina, enjoy. It kind of looks like it's a little bit different in the reference photo. I feel like in the reference photo, they almost have spots above every painting. But I do think that this potentially could work. I mean, I still also haven't really figured out how I would do the... Maybe that is something I should figure out. Hold up. And also, do I want to place them this closely together? I actually don't think so. I think I want two in between. I'm gonna have to figure out how to like fake that glass part. What are the random sparkles? Oh, yeah, good point. That's because I have the dust system turned on. Where is it? Pack settings. There we go. Now the random stupid sparkle should be gone. It's telling me that the floor is not dusty. For the custom sound, and I want that, but I also want the rose roll. Which should I get first? Oh, that is a hard question. That is a hard question. Let me see lights again. I feel like these are the right lights, but you like them? I'm sorry. That one could work too, but like in between to kind of light the floor. And then we could size this down and like kind of place it closer to a wall so that that artwork is specifically lit. Oh, that might actually work. I might not put the ones in between. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do sneaky spotlights. That's what I was thinking. But I do really like the lights like this that is kind of like lighting that specific spot. Because it is very directional lighting, so I do feel like it works. I do feel like they maybe should also be on the other side. Because we're gonna... Oh, well, that's a good question. Are we gonna hang... I think painting should just only be on one side. And now the big challenge is going to be turning that into glass. And one of the things that we have with this game is that every single glass comes with... well, basically comes with a border. So I had a thought, but I need to test if that's possible. Yeah, okay, so I think that should be possible. I mean, it doesn't hide the wall entirely. And there's still a little bit of a border, but it's not as much. And I think it might be the closest that we can get in The Sims. I do want to hide a little bit of spots in there somewhere. Oh, so many people voted for the rose roll. Thanks for that. The community has spoken. Yeah, the community truly has spoken. Okay, I do feel like the lights need to be a bit warmer. Oh, crap. I placed the spot somewhere in another light. Now I need to find it again. There we go. There. Okay, let's look at this at night. Let's actually see how this room is lit in the evening. Oh, all of the spots facing that way, I feel like I need to dim them. To maybe be like 50%. $15,000 to go. Oh, you're so close. Actually, I think I know what could also help. That one spot that I hit over here, I think it should go over there. Hello? This is one of those tedious tasks again. Okay. But now my question is, do we have a window that is like actually reaches to all the way at the top? Or, you know what I could do? I could actually get the tallest window. That is like slightly too tall. Why is there no window that like reaches exactly to the top? Why do they all have a little line above them? Because that one is like you can see. Wait, if I turn my shaders off, important question. Yeah, you still see that. Okay. The greenhouse one. Smart. Let me select by pack because then I can probably more easily find them. Oh, those actually size down pretty well. I think that's good. Because the thing is, in the reference picture, so look, there's like these blocks at the bottom that technically hold the glass part. So I can just kind of hide the window in something like the block. When you place an item and you hold shift, I know. This is part of my own builder's bootcamp, so I know. But I tend to forget. Also, okay, I think I feel like we've had this conversation, but I'm not sure if it was with you or someone else mentioned this, but there's a specific reason why sometimes I copy instead of hold shift. And that is specifically when I want to rotate the camera, because as soon as you're holding an item, I can no longer rotate the camera with my comma and period key because then it rotates the item. So then I have to use this to rotate the camera. So sometimes I prefer to, especially in placing trims and stuff, I prefer to copy, or like when doing columns. So in the meantime, I can rotate my camera. There we go. Those boxes look really similar to that bedside table with the wood on one side. Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, that's a very good point. I know which one you mean. Or I think I know it. Do you mean this one? I use the Sims 4 camera, yeah. Because I can't deal with the Sims 3 camera. Oh, this is actually perfect. Also, Zebra, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, let me see. Does this come... Oh, it comes in a gray swatch as well. Okay, I should have checked the swatches before placing them everywhere. But I just really wanted to see what this would look like. Okay, I'm a little bit tempted to actually use tool, because now you can kind of see the windows a little bit still. Hi, Applejaw, welcome in. It's good to see you. So I'm gonna use tool to even size down the windows even further, and then I can make the blocks a little bit smaller too. No. Tool. Let me just make sure to select all of them. There we go. Now they're all really small. And we can't see them anymore. I saw it today when I was cutting the video. Yeah, I noticed myself doing it as well. And it's kind of like, sometimes I hold shift like I just did. And sometimes I don't, and I also don't really know when and why I do it. It's just I do whatever comes natural at that moment. Sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze again. I've never heard of Better GTV, so I thought people were putting a word froggy noodlers in chat, and I thought it was a weird inside joke. No. No, honestly, a Better TTV is like a win to get. So that's for anyone hanging out here. If you like it was posted by the bot earlier in chat. If you didn't see cat jam in terms of like a cat that was head bobbing, but you saw the text cat jam, or if you're hanging out here and you haven't heard of BTTV ever, Better BTTV is a completely free extension to Twitch, which for instance, it allows you to automatically collect your bonus channel points. It has a bunch more emotes, and we actually have Better TTV emotes enabled. So sometimes you might see text, but it's actually an emote. But you can only see it if you have Better TTV installed in your browser. But it's really neat, and it also has like a bunch of just convenience settings for using Twitch. So you can also, something that I really like is you can actually change the font of your chat. You can change the size of the text of your chat. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. And it is free to download, and it's super easy, and a lot of Twitch streamers actually have Better TTV emotes. And yeah, what else can it do? It can do a lot. Okay, honestly, you can still see the border a little bit, which I don't think we're gonna be able to completely get rid of. But considering, is it only for PC? Unfortunately, yeah, it is a browser extension, so you can only install it on your PC. Sadly, yeah. It would be really nice if they ever made like a Better TTV app or something. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to find paintings that fit here. Okay, can I just say that the fact that this is coming together so nicely is making me really, really excited. I did not expect that this would work so well, but it's truly looking like the exposition space from the inspo pic, and it's, I don't know, it's just making me really proud that we're actually getting this done. Like, how cool is that? And I'm also using like all of the pictures with the very intense and ugly frames here, because I feel like that's kind of what the inspo pic had as well. Like, it had all of the very intense frames. Let's see. Do I have more with... Oh, yep. There we go. Another one with a very ugly frame. I need one more. Come on. There we go. Oh, no. I need one more. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? I see you're playing House Flipper too. I've been watching a lot of people play House Flipper. It looks like so much fun. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Please do feel free to let me know whether you were working on an assignment or like your own house, or you were flipping a house to sell. I would absolutely love to hear it, but thank you so much for that raid. For anyone who came with that raid, I'm going to do a quick introduction in a second. However, for anyone hanging out here, if you're not following Spring Sims or Steven, please go drop your butt on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. It is just the right thing to do. It is, honestly, your content always makes me smile. You have such an infectious, positive energy. And I wish that for everyone in my community to just experience as well, because you are absolutely lovely. And thank you so much for sending your community over here. I'm going to say hello to everyone, and then I'll introduce myself properly, of course. Kaden, welcome in. Dabney, welcome in. Earth Angel, welcome in. Just Umbrella, welcome in. Emily, welcome in. Jace, welcome in. I hope I say that correctly. Feel free to correct me if I didn't. Fuzzington, welcome in. Hello. Of course, Stephen, welcome in. It's good to see you. I bought a house. I've been flipping a house to get some tool work on my house. Nice. So it's kind of like a real house flipper situation. You're flipping houses to make money so you can then invest in another house. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. Fine Jenna, welcome in. A Heart, welcome in. Hi. You said it fine, don't worry. It is a hard one. I always try to do my best to say names correctly, but sometimes it can be rough. Also, thank you for all of those follows. I appreciate that a lot. For those of you that are new to my stream, I do have a small raid video. It's like a 1-minute video that introduces you to me and my content and my streams and kind of what we do over here. The raid video is a little bit old. I've been working on a new one. So it says that I play a lot of Sims and Minecraft. That has definitely shifted to mostly just Sims because I'm very much in my Sims funk at this point. I've been building and I'm obsessed. And I also do co-working and study with me streams. So if you ever need like a co-working buddy or someone to hang out with while you're doing some arts and crafts or some studying or some working, I also host those. But yeah, I will show you guys the raid video and I'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I mostly play The Sims and Minecraft on stream. They're all dying or fainting by seeing the fire. What am I supposed to do? They're gonna die. Please sit on my shoulder. I said please sit on my shoulder and it did. I'm from the Netherlands, I have ADHD, I'm part of the LGBTQIA+ community, and I love raising money for charity that tends to come with incentives that I might regret afterwards. Oh my god! I cannot handle sour things and I tend to get caught in 4K saying very stupid things on camera. Lemon. Yummy. Can you show the butt? Oh, oops. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I have 2 cats named Toot and Sus who sometimes think that this is their stream and not mine. I'm a little bit distracted. She is so happy with herself. She's like, yeah, look at me being here. I am an absolute plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But if you need to practice some self-care like drop a lurk, stretch or hydrate, please make sure to do so because self-care is very, very sexy.
That was the raid video. I also always say that video calls me out so much on not being an actual redhead. I love the co-working streams you do. It's so nice, especially Notion. I love it when other people love Notion too. Just being able to fangirl with people over Notion, I will simply not get enough of it. I've been actually making Sims templates in Notion. This is the first time we're hearing this alert. We just hit our follower goal. Thank you so much, guys, for that. What the butts? We've had this alert for months. We've had this alert for months, and we haven't been able to hit any of our goals while I was live. We kept hitting goals while I was not streaming. So thank you for bringing your community over and helping us reach that goal. I appreciate that a lot. And that means that there is 8,000 freaking planties in the jungle. That is wild. That just is absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you all so much for anyone at any point who decided to drop their beautiful booty on that follow button over here, because I appreciate that tons. Also, if anyone who came with that raid needs to raid and run or raid and rest or raid and self-care, because it do be very sexy, please make sure to do so. But if you guys want to hang out with us for a little bit, you are obviously more than welcome to do so. Thank you for all those follows. I appreciate it a lot, a lot. And also, B, it's good to see you. Hi. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering what we were up to today, because you just joined the stream, I will show you, because we have been building, and we've been building a lot. And for those who need a little bit of context, because it might be a bit random that we're building this, I am joining the Builders Games, which is like a competition, a builders competition hosted by Simmers for Simmers. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And every week we get a brand new challenge, and this year's theme is around the world or world tour. So every week is a different destination in the world. And we are actually working on the first week, and this week is Sao Paulo, Brazil. And there's a couple of different challenges, but basically the one that I picked for this week, I will share my screen so you can see. This is the Sao Paulo Museum of Arts. And it is actually a very interesting building, also because it is on top of another building. So it is quite the interesting build challenge, and we are being judged for exterior, interior, and landscaping. So we've also been looking at some interior and like some exposition rooms and stuff like that. And that is basically what we've been trying to recreate. This is the third stream that I'm working on this, so we have gotten quite far. But this is what we have so far. So this is kind of the back of the building that you saw earlier, where you can see where it's like on top of something else. And then we did try to recreate the whole back as well, with all of the cars going and some landscaping and stuff like that. And we picked Del Sol Valley because obviously if you have a build like this, and like Sao Paulo is a really, really big city, so we kind of wanted that to be in the background. Doing all of this with Frustrating Sims build tools is talent. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And also Tae Yuki, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And is it Baby K? Hi, welcome in as well. And Irish Dawn, is good to see you. And Cozy Gamer, by the way, welcome in. And Rose, welcome in, for everyone from my community who joined amidst all of the chaos. Your accent sounds cozy. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I feel like it's a weird mix between American English and like sometimes there's a little bit of weird British pronunciation in there. It's hard to place sometimes. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. It is hard to find good museums in the game. I have actually set it to the museum lot type because I do want to make this a functional museum too, so that when people do want to have, well, actually kind of a wild build in the game to function as a museum, they could. The only side that I don't really like is obviously this part where we had to do some train tool, but it is what it is. We can't have everything in The Sims, unfortunately. But in the past few streams, we've been working a lot on the outside to also kind of make the busy road and stuff and make the entrance. So that is a part that I'm actually quite proud of, because we struggled with the entrance longer than with some of the other things, because there's these gates that you have to walk through, like metal detectors. That's what they're called. We are actually being judged. There's 2 rooms that have to be furnished in this museum, and that is the entry and one of the exposition rooms. So I really wanted to make sure that I would nail the entry. So we've been like building an elevator shaft and trying to make it like a ticket booth, and make it as true as possible. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I still want to do a little bit of like a little event space over here, maybe with the debate podium or something, as if someone is speaking maybe about their book or their research that they've done. And as you guys came in, we were working on that main space with the paintings that we saw in the picture that I showed earlier. We've been tooling a little bit to kind of make the glass as much as we could so that the paintings look like they're floating. And yeah, that's kind of what we're working on. We also have the room with the 2 red stairs, even though they're not exactly the same as you would see them in the actual build, because they kind of like cross each other, and you can't really do that in The Sims. So we've been improvising and trying to make it work with the tools we have. Do you all make the same build? Not really. So there's 30 builders in the first week, and we got 3 different prompts. So you were either supposed to make something. Ava, hi, welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid, friend. Welcome in. How was your stream? Emmy B, welcome in. It is nice to meet you. Hello, hello. How was your stream, Ava? What were you doing today? I see you were playing some Stardew. And also Sentoko, welcome in. Or is it Sentoku? Let me know how to say that correctly. But it's so nice to meet both of you. I hope you had a great stream and you had so much fun playing Stardew. I was just showing off the build of the museum to some new friends of the stream as well. So yeah, if you guys want a little tour, we were working on the exposition room, and I'm gonna try to do a museum shop over here as well, because I feel like that's a good part of the entrance. And then we're just gonna see how far we get with the build, basically, because I have to submit it by the end of the week. And the 30 builders that are joining are we got 3 prompts. So you either had to make a build that was like inspired by a Rio de Janeiro carnival street. You had to make the Sao Paulo Art Museum, but they ended up changing that prompt a little bit, that if you wanted, you could create any building in Sao Paulo and turn it into a museum, but it had to be inspired by an actual Sao Paulo building. So I know, for instance, 2 or 3 people are building the cathedral. And the third prompt was that you had to recreate one of the natural wonders from Brazil. So I know there's one person who has done the like a waterfall, a very famous waterfall where you can go swimming as well. And then there's one person who has done or like who is working on, because people have been posting their work in progress pictures in a Discord channel where all the builders are together. There's one person who's making like a hiking trail. Those people have talent with the tools in The Sims that I don't know how they do it. Like, I feel like I'm mostly good at improvising and using stuff that, you know, with like the windows like this and sizing them down. Using train tools is just not my thing. People that can do train tooling that's just beyond me, honestly. I don't know how they do it. Does it look better if we have a wall here? Actually, maybe it does, because then on either side over here, we can also have some paintings or something. Also, Ava, if you need to raid and run or raid and rest, please make sure to do so, because you just had a stream, so it's important to take care of yourself and your body. But you're obviously more than welcome to hang out here, but I would love to hear how your stream was and stuff. Okay, maybe we can just have 2 paintings over there. And then maybe we can have a wall with like these paintings from City Living all next to each other. Also, hi, Brooke. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well today. Oh, wait, there's so many of these paintings. Holy moly. I'm starting to feel like I want a single one here as well. Because we have a single one everywhere else, and all of a sudden it just felt a little bit weird that they had the... Okay, I really want all of them next to each other. Just because I can. There we go. Beautiful. You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. That art wall. Which one do you mean, Melissa? Which art wall? I'm curious now. Where Sims can paint? I don't know. I feel like it could be fun to add that somewhere, but I wouldn't necessarily add that maybe in the main hall. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yes, this is completely CC free. It is definitely not pack friendly though. I feel like that's an important disclaimer to give. I've not been using any CC, but I have been using a million packs. Thank you for that follow as well. Thank you. Okay, you know what? I feel like that should maybe go into this room, because this is going to be like the modern arts room. And this is one of those, you know how every museum has its own, you know, that one room where they have all of the best or most famous paintings. I feel like this is that exposition. And then over here, we can go with a little bit more like, experimental art or something. No worries, Raptor. No worries, please. There is no such thing as late on Twitch. You are always right on time. But how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Also, okay, I'm not sure if we have something like that, but we could check in wall decorations. I actually think... Oh, you know what? If I accidentally press that, I'm gonna save it. I think I saved this one. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, that's annoying. I was like, what if we tried to put signs with the paintings? Trying not to fall asleep at work. Oh no, good luck. That can be rough. Some days you're so sleepy and it's just surviving through the day. Sometimes it helps to like stand up and just do some stretches or something. Like literally move your body so that it's aware that you're awake. If that makes any sense. Ooh, I feel like maybe something like this, like evacuation rules or something, would also make sense. Yeah, the room with the stairs is mainly sculptures. So I was definitely going to put mainly sculptures in there. But we can have like maybe behind the stairs 1 or 2 modern paintings. Thanks for letting me know your pronouns. I appreciate that a lot. Speaking of pronouns, we do use the pronoun extension as well. So if you ever want to set up your pronouns so that me and other people who have this browser extension installed can actually see your pronouns next to your name, it's completely free. The link was just posted in chat. All you do is you log in with your Twitch account, and then you can select the pronouns that are correct for you. And then after a couple of minutes, they will show up in chat for people that have this browser extension installed. So if you want to see your own or other people's pronouns, then you also have to download the browser extension for free. It is something that only works on computers, so you can set your pronouns up from mobile, but seeing them or seeing other people's is unfortunately only available on desktop. But it is a really nice way to kind of help streamers out in using the right pronouns for you. But thanks for letting me know your pronouns. I appreciate that a lot. My pronouns are she, her. And also Zebra, I see that you actually redeemed it. I appreciate that. But yeah, my pronouns are she, her, but I'm also okay with they, them. So yeah, also in 30 seconds, we're actually going to have a little round of ads, which means that it's my mid-stream break. So that means that I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to quickly use the restroom, get myself something to drink, all of those things. So please do use this time to also practice some self-care. And we always do a little break over the ads so that people are not like really missing anything. If you're staying here over the ads, feel free to use !cute or !fridge to see how cute you are today. And if it's below 70%, the bot is lying. And I took kiwis. I like kiwis. Nice. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Please make sure to practice some self-care, okay? ERB. Hello, I am back. I am back. How was the break, everyone? Did you have a good break? I hope you all had a nice break. I saw two very nice things over my break. I was quickly checking my Discord, and one is The Sims officially addressed the fact or like the issues that we've been having with For Rent, and apparently the team is working on it. Apparently, the team is actually working on a fix for the For Rent pack, and they are also aware of the issue with the Goth pack, like the Goth hoodie that has like a weird bug with like Sims eyes and stuff. So that's actually pretty nice. I think that's a good thing to hear. And then secondly, I saw Twitch actually posted a huge article. Charlotte shared it with me over the break. I was reading it quickly. They're gonna introduce kind of a new level into the Partner Plus program where, so for those of you, anyone who doesn't stream, this might not be the most relevant. For anyone who does stream, before you could only get into the Partner Plus program if you had 350 sub points every month. Now you can actually get into the Partner Plus program if you have 300 sub points. So they lowered the threshold. They're also adding a brand new level. So you can actually qualify for a 60-40 sub split if you have 3 consecutive months of 100 sub points, which is a lot more realistic for a lot of people. And affiliates can now actually join. So you don't have to be a Twitch partner to be able to be part of the Partner Plus program, which kind of makes the name confusing, but hey, I mean, I think that's a win. What are sub points? So basically when someone subscribe on tier 1, I get 1 sub point. When they subscribe on tier 2, you get 3 sub points. And when someone subscribes at tier 3, you get 6 sub points. And they use this to calculate how much or how many subs you are bringing in as a streamer. And based on that, if you get into the Partner Plus program, you actually get a 30, like a 70-30 split on your revenue. So when you pay for a sub, I get 50% and Twitch gets 50%. They introduced a Partner Plus program where you actually get 70% and Twitch only gets 30% if you have 350 sub points for 3 consecutive months. However, only like the top 2 or 3% of Twitch is eligible for that. So a lot of people were mad with Twitch that they were not doing that. And then they actually were talking about a lot of cost cutting recently. And Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, said in an interview with Harris Heller that he was like, yes, if we're going to reduce costs or if we're going to like change our investment model, the goal is to have more money available to give back to streamers. And it looks like they're actually doing that now. So they made a new level in the Partner Plus program, which allows people with 100 sub points or more for 3 consecutive months to already qualify for a 60-40 sub split, which is a pretty big deal, I would say. Also, Hunter Boy, hi, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I'm doubting whether I want to use this flooring. Actually, I might want to use that flooring in that room. Because this is like the very modern room, right? I also feel like we might need to do that. Let me see if I didn't accidentally also place it on the outside. Yeah, I did. Did I place on the outside here? No. Okay, so if I just hold shift, then I think we should be fine. The new CEO is actually doing really good. This dude is extremely transparent and also just very honest about what they can or cannot do. Instead of like trying to come up with a sales pitch or a marketing story about why they can or cannot do something, he's just honest. He's like, yeah, well, we would love to do X, Y, and Z. However, we just don't have the money because this is exactly how it works. And I'm like, I like that there is just such open conversation around it because I think transparency in cases like this gets you a very, very long way. And also, a lot of people expected that he would not understand streamers at all. He wasn't really part of the gaming community whatsoever. But he is a person who's actually been streaming on the platform himself. He has an actual Twitch account. And the first time he applied for partner, he actually got rejected. And he didn't use his like CEO of Twitch powers to still get the badge. No, he just patiently continued streaming. And he patiently continued talking or like working on his content until he actually got into the partner program, which I think was pretty cool. I forgot, but someone had, yes, a full conversation with him, both at TwitchCon. Harris spoke to him, and then they also had an interview after. It's still on Harris's YouTube channel. I watched it live. It was a very interesting interview. I was actually fun. It was so short after TwitchCon that I was still in the States, so I could actually watch the stream live, which almost never happens because usually US time zones really screw me over there. Yeah, the lo-fi music guy. He has a whole YouTube channel called Senpai Gaming. Yeah, he started streaming so he would understand the platform, and that is so great. That is a serious big boss move. But the interview was actually really, really good. Like Harris asked some really good questions, but also Dan answered really well. Like he was really transparent and open. I want Senpai merch. Oh, they released a new hoodie and I want it so bad. And it's like a limited edition and I think it's sold out by now, but on the day when it launched, I was like, I don't have $60 to spare right now, but it was like a nice cream white hoodie with a simple logo on it. And the thing is, I'm like, I already have Senpai merch. I shouldn't overdo it. I shouldn't get too much merch from the same person because then it gets embarrassing. You know, it gets embarrassing. And I don't want it to become embarrassing. For reasons. I think I need some stuff. Okay, I was almost ready to just run into the next room, but let's actually focus on the areas that are important for the competition. I was looking for a little wall sign that we could place next to the paintings. Or a little sign that we can place like on these blocks or something, which says something about the artwork. Like, I think that would be pretty fun. So if you guys know of any good little wall sign.
Ola, row country time this year. I'm so excited.
Yes, row country time this year. Hi, James. It is so good to see you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the 10 months. That is such a wildly long time. Please enjoy all of those sub perks. I am going to add you to our monthly sub board. Let me do that really quickly. How are you doing? It's really, really good to see you. I vote that you get a hoodie and wear it to TwitchCon, so every picture that gets posted of you from that weekend is just a true Harris Heller stan. Charlotte? No. The problem is I don't have to wear a hoodie to be that already. Because it's just facts. I mean, I will take my idiot beanie to TwitchCon because I'm not sure if Harris is going to be in Europe, but I will take it to the States and I will take a picture with the beanie on. Still need to join your Discord. I've been meaning to do that since Amsterdam. Since Amsterdam, we actually had a whole new Discord. We changed Discords. You know you're more than welcome to join, right, James? Also, Petra, hello. It is so good to see you. How are you doing? I forget easily. It's okay. There is never a rush. Oh, I closed the thingy, but I didn't go back to my game scene. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we can have this one maybe at certain places. Maybe not everywhere, but I feel like that's a good start. Oh, there we go. And then let's place that on this side as well. I lost it. There we go. Not the panic, like the instant panic. I lost it. I lost the side. I don't know where it is anymore. There we go. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it. It's good to see you too. I'm doing okay. Just burnt out like usual. I'm so sorry, Petra. I'm so sorry. Super excited for Saturday. I'm coming out to my friend from college. Oh my goodness, let's go. That is a big step. I'm so proud of you for doing that and like for feeling comfortable enough with your friend to tell them something that personal and that big. That's amazing. I love that you have friends that you feel comfortable enough to do that with. Let's see, what other signs do we have? Oh, that is a good one. Hold up. Like the evacuation sign. They always have that in every building, right? Also, someone mentioned trash cans or like bins. That is such a smart plan to add bins in a couple of places. Of course, Jenny. No worries. I hope you have some really good sleeps. And that you wake up all rested tomorrow and that you have some amazing dreams in between. Okay, I think we might have to go into debug for this. Let's do live edit and debug and see if we have some more wall signs. Because I'm specifically looking for something that could go over there. And if you guys see a sign that looks like a sign that says like not touch, that would also be kind of fun. Coming out as transgender, male to female. I'm so excited for you that you get to share that with the world. Is it the first person you're telling, or is it, have you already told some people? Apart from maybe, you know, on the internet, because I always feel like a lot of people feel comfortable to take a first step or like share that with people that, you know, are in a Twitch chat or something, but like IRL, it can be quite scary. So I helped my cat catch a fly on the ceiling the other day, and now she just stares at the ceiling and meows constantly. What have I done? Yep. You played yourself. First person in real life. Well, good luck. I'm sure it's gonna go fantastic. Usually friends are people that love you for who you are, regardless of your gender or maybe like your ethnicity or your culture or your background. That's why friends are really cool people. They're like chosen family, you know? I feel like that would be nice over here. Okay, we also need to get more lights in that room, but... I still don't see a sign. I'm just kind of like grabbing things that I see along the way as well. I feel like security cameras are important in a building like this. There's like a lot of diplomas. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, hold up. This is actually perfect. Oh, but it snaps to the wall. But look, now it's like there's a little sign that explains what is on the painting. I like that. I think I'm gonna keep that. Does it come in a different... Oh, it comes in different swatches. Oh, that's perfect. Then we can like change it up a little bit in between. I also relate to the coming out online is much easier. Like I go by Caden and use they, them pronouns, and that's everywhere on the internet except where my family will see. Yeah, and it is so nice that it's kind of like a lot of times on the internet, it's the first time that you get introduced to people. So it's easy to kind of just set your own rules as soon as that introduction happens, right? Like you get to decide how you get introduced to someone. Whereas in your real life, in a lot of occasions, you don't really have control over how you get introduced to people because in a lot of cases, that was decided for you by where you went to school or maybe where you started working or I don't know, with your family and your like your family's friends. Like you don't get to dictate the narrative of how you get introduced. Like you usually don't get to pick your name unless you have to have that explicit conversation of, excuse me, I changed my name or pronouns. Whereas on the internet, it's usually you are the person initiating the introduction because also you can just watch the stream. But when you feel comfortable in like a YouTube thing to comment on something or on like other socials to comment or in a Twitch chat, you can kind of like decide your own narrative. And I can imagine that that is incredibly freeing in terms of like in relation to coming out and stuff, because it's kind of, it gives you a freedom that you might not be able to experience IRL, which is sad. I wish everyone had that experience IRL too, but unfortunately that is much harder. Okay, I'm trying to do like a good mix of colors here and there. I also keep losing the sign every 30 seconds. Then we need another golden one. So on Friday I have an exam. Did I learn anything? No. Do I have what to learn? No. The teacher just wants us to talk about whatever the fuck we want because he just wants to see how we think. But honestly, that sounds like such a nice exam though. Because like, if you don't have to study anything specific for it, that sounds like a really nice exam. Can I take that exam? Can every exam be like that? Or do you hate it? Do you not like it? I feel like maybe we should have some prizes and stuff. You know, some newspapers, some prizes, like some articles that maybe the museum has won over the years. They should be over here. You know, they maybe won like a prize for a certain exhibition or... It is, but I'm not used to that. I can't talk about how beautiful the sky is and outside and what I think it means for me. I mean, if they just want to know how your head works, that technically means you can't fail the test. Because they cannot tell you, well, actually, that's not how it works. They're like, yeah, well, that's how my head works. You don't get to dictate how my head works. So I feel like it's like a nice opportunity. Because you just have to do a test where you can't fail. Also, hi, Suzu Bun. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Oh, no. Not the notifications. That's frustrating. Twitch notifications are notoriously broken. The best way to always get notifications is to join the Discord because I always ping an hour up front and right as I go live. I start a new kind of education this summer, moving to a new city with my best friend who knows my identity, and I plan on switching to go purely by Caden and using my correct pronouns. I just got to prepare myself for all the explaining to people. Yeah, but also, I mean, I can imagine you might have to explain it to people that are already in your life, but a lot of people, I think this is something that I've also noticed whenever I, started just like be myself more and stuff, is whenever you introduce yourself as yourself, for you, there's a difference because you remember the previous you and the you from now. But the person who meets you at that point in your life, who is like a new person, won't know the previous you. So they're probably not going to ask any questions, or they, you know, they might wonder, but probably they're like, oh, I don't know you well enough to ask about this. So in a lot of cases, explaining is mostly to people who have a frame of reference to compare you to. So it's actually quite refreshing to introduce yourself to new people, because then that frame is like non-existent because they don't know you yet, and then they can't compare you to the old you, or like the old you, if that makes any sense. But it might be that you get some questions about it. So it's never wrong to kind of mentally prepare yourself, right? To think about, okay, what do I want my answers to be? Like, what is the level that I'm comfortable with sharing with people? Because also, even though it might feel like you have a lot of explaining to do, you're never like, you're never owed anyone an explanation about who you are and the choices that you make. You are always at liberty to explain, but it's never mandatory, especially when it comes to your boundaries and you know, your boundaries and your identity. You never need to explain yourself or defend yourself, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm just putting this whole thing full of plants because I need something to fill the space apart from the shop items that I'm going to fill it with. And the mods are just chaos. Yeah, I was just not looking at chat. I was like, I'm saying my important stuff. Also, Echo, oh my goodness, I don't think I said hi to you. But hi, it's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And also, Ernesto, welcome in. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, so we need like somewhat of a seating arrangement that looks like it could be a public space. You know, this is kind of like the space where people can maybe wait for other people that are going to the restroom, or maybe wait for other people that are still shopping. Also, Leeks, hi, it is good to see you. Welcome in. I also feel like this would be like one of those places where a bin or something is very appropriate. Thank you, Petra, for watering the plants. Thank you, thank you. And also, MVen Plumbop, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you today. I hope you're doing so well. I feel like a bin like that or something could work. And then someone mentioned bins everywhere, so I'm just gonna place some bins in like the corner of the rooms, because I feel like that makes sense too. Although I might actually place that one over there, and then also get I might place this next to the toilet door. That actually makes sense. And then we can have that one over here, like a little sofa, little seating arrangement. Also, Emily, thank you so much for checking out the challenge command. If you have any questions about the challenge, feel free to ask in chat as well. I don't think I've ever talked about it. I'm here, but I'm also trans. I suck at abbreviations. So FTM for the moment, I'm not sure. It was rough first, but now I'm in a pretty good place with my gender. Hoping the best for everyone who's coming out or having a hard time with anything related. That's so sweet of you, Charlie. And thanks for feeling comfortable enough to share something like that. That is that's really cool that you feel comfortable enough here to share something that is honestly quite personal. I mean, in a way that like gender is not necessarily something personal, but you know, having transitioned is, I can imagine, quite a personal story. Oh, female to male. Thank you. See, I know stuff. No, I don't. Ooh, a fire extinguisher. That is such a good one. I think that should be a counter one for the abbreviation counter. Yeah, there we go. 186 times. I found a Dame almondy cake at the supermarket yesterday. I was so happy. Oh my god, I can imagine that you were happy. I miss it. Do we know where the fire extinguisher is from? Is it from Get to Work? I think so, actually. I think a lot of the things that I need right now, also for the museum shop, are going to be from Get to Work. So, because for instance, this one, I was thinking should be like that. Also, hi, Jimmy. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We've been going absolutely ham on this challenge. I will quickly show you the outside of the building as well. I've been a bit problematic. It's a 64 by 64 lot, and I at times felt like it was too small. I'm not decorating everything on the inside though. But I'm probably not gonna decorate this whole space, which is like technically I think it's also part of the museum, IRL. But since we don't have to decorate all the spaces, that's like a godsend because that would have been impossible here. Let's fix that really quickly. There we go. So unless I have some random time available, I might make this into offices or something. But I've been trying to decorate the entire upstairs building. So we have the main expo hall in place. And I did the famous 2 red stair room, which I still need to decorate a lot more. Yeah, thank you for not being too evil. Because, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed building this ginormous building, but just the fear of having to decorate this entire inside would have been a nightmare. I wouldn't know what to put in there. Like, we have an expo hall, another expo hall, second floor, more expo space, which I'm trying to decorate. We're going to make a cafe over here. And I've been working on like a museum shop and like the entry and the exit and stuff. So I think that is already quite a lot. I don't think I could have done more. Especially time-wise. I don't think I would have time to do more. The amount of holes may be nice. Okay, I'm just gonna get some of these like stuff where you can put stuff to sell. Ooh, wait, that could be fun in the main hall. To have something in there, and I want these ones over here there. Hi, Aries Fairies, welcome in. It's good to see you. Of course, Brooke, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day today. I feel you on abbreviations. It also drives me nuts when articles use abbreviations without explaining at first. Yeah, same. And it's also like, I feel like abbreviations in general, like in Dutch, abbreviations are a lot less of a struggle than they are in English. But the thing is with a lot of English abbreviations is that the thing that is being abbreviated is also maybe something that I don't know because of language barrier. So then I kind of have to guess what the abbreviation means, and I just literally don't know. In Sydney, Australia, oh wait, so for you, wait, of course, Thursday, it's the next day. I keep forgetting this. Have a really good Thursday. I hope you have a nice day today. Oh, actually, maybe placing that in the middle and then having that over there could be nice. And then also we should figure out a way, like, what if you want to pay for something you buy in the shop? I think we should have another cash register. But, like, the desk is so big. Okay, maybe we can't really use that one. Okay, that one can go into the corner over here. Also, Lynn, oh my goodness, I totally missed you coming in. Hi, it is good to see you today. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I feel like that could be a cute thing where we can display some more stuff. We can display some stuff over here. We can display some stuff over here. And if you want to buy it, you have to go over here. Let's see. Where is the cash register? I have it downstairs, so I can just copy it. That's easier. There we go. Oh, I don't like the placement over there, but I also don't like the placement over here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to place it over here, but I'm going to size it down. Because the people working here are probably quite warm. I hate how it overhangs, you know? Maybe I could place it like that. Yeah, that could work, I think. We're in a heat wave at like 50... Wait. Wait. A heat wave with 50 Fahrenheit? But that's not that warm, right? Also 39 degrees Celsius. Can up to 45. Okay, that is warm. That is warm. I run the AC at night sometimes. Yes, it's summer, but next month it will be hotter. Yeah. Yeah, it's like only beginning of summer, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna look for stuff that we can place up there, but... The bot is so cool to convert. It helps a lot. It's thanks to my mod, sweetie. He actually set it up. I miss summer. I miss summer as well. A lot. 113. Holy shit, that's a lot. Okay, let's actually go into the decoration and clutter section of things. Oh, wait, no, plants, actually, because I want to add another plant on the reception desk. Like, something like that could be cute. And then I feel like... we probably have some files here as well from the people that are working here, like from the stocks or something. And now we're going to have to figure out what kind of stuff we sell at this museum in the gift shop. Oh, you know what could be fun? I just realized. You know how some of those museums have like a little area where kids can do arts and crafts and stuff to kind of keep them busy? Holy shit. If it's like minus in Fahrenheit, then it's truly cold. Then it is genuinely cold. Also, Mama Sim, welcome back. Here in Texas, it can get up to 110, 120 in the summer, so I absolutely hate it. That is warm. That is definitely warm. $37. Oh, okay, that's also quite warm, but also I would still like it. I would still like it. I'm really, really, really miss the warm weather. I'm very much a warm weather person. Pennsylvania. Wait, that's like East Coast, right? Oh, you know what could be cool? There's this one like book, the kids book that is folded open. I think that would be really nice. Also, Amanda, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, these are good. Hold up, hold up. Like the little statues. Okay, so I guess maybe we would have to go into the section where we have like all the statues in the game. Let me see, because I now got a couple of things. Oh yeah, you also have a sister with who I share a name. I love that. That's so cool. I love it when I share names with people. Dude, are you screaming? Why can I not place it on there? That's weird. Because I kind of wanted an item that is like in there twice. Because, you know, in museums, they always have multiple of one in a shop. So I wanted to have... Because that also looks like a stack of items. So then it already looks like you can only take one from the stack. I really like the elephant teapot. Also, Scott is just chilling here. That vase from Horse Ranch is one of my favorites. It is a really nice one. I like it a lot. I think it's very, very pretty. We could maybe have that in the middle and then put like the products around it. We could maybe have like multiple of these over there. That could be nice. Ooh, didn't mean to do... Sometimes I accidentally press buttons on my keyboard when I don't mean to. I just saw something that... Oh yeah, these plates. Because they come in like... Wow, Scott just screamed these nuts. You are so mature. Wow. Unbelievable. How do I have such a mature boyfriend? It's not like there's a clip of me saying exactly the same thing into a microphone, so... Okay, I'm just gonna place like the plates in the right place, and then I'm gonna change the colors so that... So that it looks like, you know, a stash of different plates. That you can buy. Oh, I hate it when... Because I think it's floating now. How badly can we see that? A little bit. Okay, then I'm just gonna place them all like this, and then I'll... I'll lower them with tool. Stuff like this takes so long. Oh wait, I actually had them floating. Hold up. Yeah, okay, now it's good. Just gonna go about this slow because I don't want to mess it up. And place it all over again. Okay. And then I want to get rid of that one. Of course, Charlotte, thank you so much for hanging out. And good luck with the last little bit of your job. With the stupid job. Just 5 more days. You can do it, okay? Thank you, Charlotte, also for the compliment. You are so sweet. Once I met a girl and did not just share the first name, but also the same second. Wait, really? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, maybe I should stick with the ones that actually have a pattern that looks like something that you could buy in a museum. And not the ones that are like hand painted by a kid. Welcome back, Ali Rose. Welcome back. Okay. So we have a bunch of products in a bunch of different places now. Let's actually quickly look in the sculpture section. I don't know why I didn't look there before, because I actually think that there might be some things in the sculpture section that make a lot more sense to have in a museum shop than in the clutter section. Ooh, that one could be cute to have multiple off as well. Hmm. Aries, thank you so much for gifting out that sub to the community. I really appreciate it. It went to Manicat. Manicat, please do enjoy all of those sub perks for a whole month. Aries, I don't think you are on our monthly support as a sub gifter yet, right? I'm just gonna quickly check, because otherwise I'm gonna make sure to add you. I don't think you're on there. Let me add you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So kind that you want to welcome in another planty to the jungle. There we go. Look at that. Thank you so, so much. Yes, there is a sculpture from the latest deluxe kit. I was actually thinking of adding that maybe in the modern sculpture room. Just arrived from uni. Such a productive day. Let's go. Hi, Sophie. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Just got lunch. Enjoy your lunch. I hope you have something delicious today. Oh, that could be fun to have in the kids' corner as well. Ooh, that's a pretty sign. That should go into the modern hall too. I'm looking for like mostly something small that I can add up there. Ooh. That one actually could be perfect like that.
Are you like a chef cook? You cannot say chef cook. That's something that you would say in Dutch. But if you say it in English, that's very weird.
It is very weird. Aries, thank you so much for the 300 bits. I appreciate it. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you so, so much. What the hickeys? Okay, I'm gonna have to fill up all of the slots that we have on this thing before I can clutter it manually. That might actually become very painful. I just realized. So maybe I actually shouldn't try to do that. Oh, it is also very annoying that the slots don't fill up. So like, I can continue to add items in the same place. I'm still gonna do it like this because I feel like it's so realistic for a museum display to have something that has the same item like a couple of times. Oh, you know what could work? Oh, I just realized a lot of museums also have like merchandise, right? Let's get that from the high school years pack. I know there's actual clothing racks, but I want to use the ones that you can decorate a thrift store with. Oh, these are perfect too. Oh, wait, there's actually... Oh, what? Holy moly, there's a lot on this. But that's perfect, though. Like you can get purses and sunglasses and stuff like that. I feel like this one is maybe a little less fitting. So maybe we can do one of the clothing racks over there, but I just need to find it. I think it might be in debug. Hold up. Because I saw the clothing racks that were empty, but I specifically want the ones that are not empty. Lemon merch? Oh my goodness. Not the lemon merch idea. Okay, I'm just going to grab this just in case I cannot find the other ones, but I'm pretty sure that I should be able to find it. Hi, Burb. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. Might actually help if I do that. Then it's a little bit easier to... Yes, these. Found it. Why did it just disappear? Oh, thank you for the save reminder. Holy moly, I hadn't saved in a long time. With that emote... Nah, that emote doesn't have high enough quality to print. I'm sorry. Look, that is such a cute museum shop. You're doing pretty well. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty well too. Thank you for asking. I am having a lot of fun with building this. We could even have a second one if we want it. Or you know what? Hold up. How about we place that in the back here? So that's kind of like when people are like, oh, do you still have X, Y, and Z like in this specific size? There are ways to make it high enough quality. Do you mean that I have to wear the suit again and that we can take a picture of it? Lemons, yum. Okay, actually, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Also, this bin might actually be a way better bin, especially if I size it down. That looks a lot sleeker. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Hold up. You told us you were going to work as with a photographer. Well, actually, that is kind of postponed for now. I really wanted to. But the price of it currently was not... I wasn't able to justify the price of it compared to, for instance, like going to something like TwitchCon or something. So I decided that for now, I am not going to work with the photographer. I might do that at a later point this year, though, depending on, you know, money and costs and all of those things. Because I would absolutely love to do it. That's the thing. The concept that we had was also fantastic. Scottish photography. Well, yes, but not for this type of photography. Not for what we had in mind. It's actual studio photography, so. What do I want to place on here? Probably just another plant. Nah, that doesn't look too good. Let's actually get some of the activity tables in. So it's like kind of one of those kids' corners. That one. And then which one looks the best? I feel like I always like this one the most. Oh, you know what? That could be cute. We could have some projects sitting up here, or like some crafting supplies. And then I want to put like drawings and stuff on the wall. What do people use if they don't use plants as clutter? I have no idea. Studio filter on iPhone. Oh my goodness. I wish that was any good though. Like imagine that was actually good. That would be so nice. Okay, little kid playroom for the kids. Little sign that says that this is a little playroom or little area for the kids. Oh, you know what we should have here? I have an idea. We should have the Penguin TV here. Rosanna, stop clicking on the wrong things, please. Penguin TV. And it should be on like a little side table or something. What should it be on? That's so cute. Like a little kids corner. They also have, they already have some books over here and some extra arts and crafting supplies. And then I want paintings that look like kid paintings. Little Sis. Yeah. Scott just bringing in Seuss. Like, you can chill here now. This is your spot. I think you can get the kid paintings from the gallery. Oh my god, thank you so much, Cookie Wolf. That's a genius idea. Thank you so much for helping out. I appreciate that a lot. Let me actually save and then see if we can find the wall with the kids' paintings. Also, I'm not gonna go pet her because then she's gonna go away. I know that's gonna happen. She is looking far too scared still. Let's see. I really like these. These are good. Let's place it over there. And then let's get them and put them here. Oh, didn't press start on my keyboard. Didn't mean to do that. Look. That is so cute. Okay, I really like that little kids corner. That's adorable. And then this space can just stay open because that's just kind of where people enter the museum anyway, so... I actually saved! I saved, Charlie. I did this and then I saved. I promise. It just saves pretty quickly. Okay, so the main exposition is done. I just realized that I don't think we have any lights in here. No, we don't. That is something I do need to fix. Nah, I don't really like those. Do I like that, though? Like, do I like that during the day? I think I like that. I think that's cool. That kind of lights it up. Thank you for the hydrate. I just moved on my chair and scared my dog. Oh no, poor doggo. That happens with the cats all the time as well. Where they kind of just forget that, you know, that you were there because you were sitting so still. I feel like that's cute. Just gonna change the lighting to be a little bit warmer. Okay. I think that's the lighting sorted out. Oh, you forgot to save. Oh, no, wait. Seriously, you lost an hour worth of progress? I am so sorry. That sucks. That is the worst. I'm so sorry. The museum is coming together so beautifully. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that is done. Entrance is done. Main room is done. I kind of want to make that little debate podium. Looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That should actually be too high. That's... Let's actually find the debate thingy. I know it's from university, so... That fits on there perfectly. Nice. And then I want some trim. Not that one, maybe. Do I like that? Oh, actually, with the tile is kind of cute. Oh, but that doesn't look good on that part. Oh, that's terrible. Why? I mean, I guess we can hide that with planter boxes or something. Because I do really like this tile because it kind of brings in the red from the museum. Do I like that specific planter box? I think that is an important question. Actually, not sure. I like that it's very narrow. I might just use that. Yeah, I was thinking half walls too, but the problem with half walls is that it has a trim. I don't like the trim. I also don't like this though. Why does it have to be so hard? Hold up. I have a plan. It's hard to believe, but I have a plan. Yeah, now it looks good. And then on the back, it doesn't look perfect, but actually on this side, I don't mind adding the adding something of a planter box or something. Love the reds in this. Thank you. I found the tile, I just clicked it, and I was like, yep, that's the one. I'm just gonna see if this looks good. It might look horrendous. No, I actually kind of like that. That's like a good backdrop of that part. Ooh, that comes in red too. Should we get... No, I don't like that color of red. I might just get it in white. And then the whole thing that inspired this idea was these kind of temporary event fences. Ooh, I like the idea of maybe putting some bicycles there. That's a good idea. I'm just going to place here so I know the distance, but then that one I will probably delete. Or we could actually, now that I look at this, because that is uneven anyways, the entrance could be over there. I'm fully enjoying the amount of building you're doing right now. I love watching people build and also stealing all the genius building ideas. Nice. I'm really enjoying this too, to be honest. It's been quite some time since I have been building this much. Okay, so if you're in the shop, you're not allowed to take your basket outside of the shop. Sophie, yo, thank you so much for being here enough that you got to flex 2,500 points. That's wild. Oh, no, wait. Actually, I want that one and I want to have it on the desk. Hello? Where did it go? Never mind. It's too much work. It keeps disappearing. I have... Oh, no. I wanted that one still. And I want to keep that one too. That one I already have in the building. It said bye. Yeah, it really did. Cicero, thank you so much for the dance party and welcome in. It's good to see you. And thank you, Cookie Wolf, for watering the plants. Thank you all so much for joining in on the dance party. And thank you so much for redeeming the pronoun check. My pronouns are she, her, but I'm also okay with they, them. If you're hanging out here and you would want to share your pronouns or your nickname, your preferred nickname in chat, feel free to do so. We also do use the pronoun extension, thank you, sweetie, which is a completely free browser extension that you can install into your browser, and then you can see your own and other people's pronouns. And if that's something that sounds like something you want to do, the link was just posted in chat, so you can actually use that link to navigate to the website with all the information. But thank you so much for that pronoun check. I appreciate that a lot. There we go. Thank you all so much for putting your preferred nickname and your pronouns in chat. I appreciate that a lot. And also, if you feel like, hey, but I've already done that on the stream today, there might be people that joined the stream that haven't seen your pronouns or your preferred nickname. So sharing it, even if you've already shared it before because you shared it with me or you shared it with chat before, it's always a really nice thing to do. Thanks for redeeming that pronoun check again. I feel like maybe that stage should be another floor type, just so it stands out a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Look, now there's a little event stage where you know, where there's maybe like a little debate going on, something like that. That is super cute. I'm really enjoying how this museum is coming together. What the butts? I'm so excited. It's just like it's all coming together so much more nicely than I expected, you know? Because I expected to struggle a lot or maybe not really know what I wanted to do with the build. I mean, our biggest struggle that we've had along the way was the whole part with the roofing. Remember, with the roof texture, where it just didn't want to work with the half walls, which I've also just decided I'm not going to do anymore. I feel like this build contains plenty of good detail. So I'm not going to do the roof part because it just bugs the game. That's okay, Mama Sim. Thank you so much for still joining in. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, let's actually decorate this room, which I feel like has more sculptures or like modern art in it. So I was thinking maybe putting that over there. Okay, something we definitely need is better lighting in this room because right now that is atrocious. Also, Sophie, thank you so much for redeeming the hi, I'm new. I can always do a quick introduction when someone redeems that. So for maybe anyone who hasn't heard it before, because I guess you have heard it before, but just in case you haven't, hello, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. I do play a lot of Sims on this channel, but I have a sprinkle of variety. So from time to time, we do something else than Sims. I also host co-working and study with me streams. So if you ever need a study buddy, feel free to hang out here. And when I do those streams, we always do 50 minutes of focus and 10 minutes of break. Have you ever played House Flipper? I have not yet, no, but I've seen a lot of people play it and I know that it would be a game that I would very much enjoy. I have kind of held off on buying the game for the simple reason that I, at this current moment in my life, don't have enough time to dedicate to a game like that. And since I'm joining the builders competition, I also don't really have time on stream to work on those things. So that might be something nice as soon as the builder competition is over, that we like try games like that on stream a bit more maybe. Because it does look like a game I would thoroughly enjoy. This building has been crazy to watch. It counted today. Thank you. Thanks for watching it. So for all this time already, I appreciate that a lot. You can get it from Steam Unlocked for free. I don't tend to play pirated games. I'm also not a person to necessarily judge really harsh on people that do, because I can't really look into your wallet and decide what you can afford and also whether you want to spend money on it. But as a content creator who is part of the gaming industry, I prefer not to get pirated games for the simple reason that if I worked on a game, I would also not want my game to be pirated by people. So yeah. But it might be really nice for other people. It's just not for me. Also, Manders, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. And good night, Melissa. I hope you have some really, really lovely sleeps. I'm going to put the business cards over here too. And I was thinking, I just noticed, where is it? This little thing. Oh, that could go behind here. That's actually kind of cute. I keep adding on to rooms I've already technically finished, but that's just because I keep seeing things that I'm like, oh, wow, that could be so fun in this room. Or that could be so fun in this room. Let me see. Oh, I feel like we should have the duck, which apparently snaps to the plateau from before it was small or big. Well, because I sized up the... Oh, yeah, the duck should be on there. I do feel like... Okay, so again, I'm not really in a position to judge people on what they can or cannot afford. But at the same time, I do feel like I find it important to speak up about topics that I find important, and also try to educate people from time to time. And I think it's also really close to my heart. Also, Nicole makes welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Really close to my heart in terms of I have a lot of friends who, for instance, are like artists or musicians, and I consider myself as like a content creator. Also, kind of in a way, you know, you create stuff, and something that I find hard about the statement, if I had money, I would love to support game devs. That makes it sound like it is something that you can do voluntarily. And again, pirated games, they're illegal for a reason. That's because you also cannot walk into a store, let's say like a Target or a supermarket, and say, oh, I'm going to take these potatoes. I wish I had the money to support the store owner. But that's what a lot of people do with art, and it doesn't limit itself to games. It's also very much done with people that do digital art, and that their art just gets stolen and resold. And people assume that they can take stuff like that for free. And I don't really know where that boundary comes from, or like why people have that feeling of like, oh, certain things are not supposed to be paid for or something. And again, I can't look into your wallet, so it's not like I'm judging. I'm just trying to educate about the topic here. Well, if a game is for free, when it is actually not for free through, for instance, Steam, then usually it's pirated. Because a game doesn't just become free. So I have to admit, I have never heard of this website. So it could very much be that this is a completely legal site, and that I'm very much in the wrong here because I don't know about the website, and it's actually completely okay. And you know, it's a green flag website. So it could be that I just don't know. It is a pirate website. Okay. I kind of felt that by the name, but I wasn't sure. And it's one of those things, right, where you're like, I can understand all the perspectives, because I can also totally understand that in a way, entertainment in general, also not just, not just gaming, but I think like a lot of pastime is very expensive. For instance, if you want to take art classes or something, we unfortunately live in a world where the economy has never really supported arts. So it is definitely something that has become very expensive because it has to live off of people paying a lot for it, or it being subsidized, which is becoming less and less and less. So we are also just in a place in the world where it's not the most accessible thing, and therefore I feel like I can't always judge about these things. It's just I'm trying to kind of sketch the perspective of the people who made the things. That, you know, they probably put a lot of hard work and put their soul and their love into that as well, because it is actually gaming and programming and designing and all of those things. It is a form of art. And yeah, I think it's important that we appreciate that. No, please don't feel bad. If you didn't know, thank you for the stretch cheese. If you didn't know, and also that's kind of why I think it's important to talk about these things, right? Because internet is a difficult place to navigate. You can't know everything. And the most important things is that you as a person make choices for yourself that you feel comfortable with, that you feel like are morally correct, whether, whatever moral compass you have as a person. And I think it's important that we on the internet try to not immediately judge everyone based on all the decisions that they make, and that we just have an open conversation, so that people can hopefully get more and more informed to how they can make their decisions. What do you mean? And that's why we can't have conversations? As in, like, because people tend to not listen on the internet or like immediately judge. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say, Cookie Wolf. I do my best. I do my best. I mean, I also mess up from time to time. That's the thing. I'm also just a person. And I've also sometimes done things that maybe looking back, I was like, oh, I wish I'd done that a bit differently. So that's why I try to talk about these things. Okay, I feel like we're missing something over here, but then this room is like actually quite nice. Oh, you know what? Okay. People, I'm doing it. Because you people from the community are such huge Baby Yoda fans. We can have a conversation to talk about anything. Yeah, I always try to do my best to facilitate a space where that's possible. I mean, there are some things which having a slow conversation about, I will simply not do. You know, like people just being plain out rude or sexist or something, then I'm probably not a very patient person. But for topics like this, I also feel like it's a hard topic to navigate, so I can't really blame someone for not knowing something. That might be disagreeable. Some topics I find scary to talk about, or like harder to talk about, because they're, you know, some topics are more polarized than others. But I always try to approach them with a genuine openness and curiosity, and also try to listen to whenever you know, someone else has another opinion than that I do. That doesn't mean that either of us might be right or wrong. Some of the things in this game, like, what even is this? The flying llama. It's ugly. Okay, I feel like I shouldn't place all the art because we also have a whole gallery up here that I still need to fill. You know what? How about I try to move some of the more like older looking pieces into the room upstairs? And we have some of the more modern pieces just downstairs. Opinions are like butt cheeks divided. Nice. I like that one. I'm gonna use that one. Okay, I think the duck doesn't look good. I was very enthusiastic about the duck, but I've realized that I can't do it. Okay, this is like snapping. There's now a million of these inside of this thing. No. Oh, come on. No. Okay. Luckily we have tool, so I'll just do it like this. There we go. Do you have all the kits? I still have to buy the castle and the goth kit. So those two I don't have yet. I am getting them. So it's I just haven't really gotten around to it. And since I've also not been building, I've just been working on this build for the past week, so I didn't really have the time to get it yet. But I am getting them. But apart from that, I have all the kits. I have all the packs. I have issues. I like to give my money to EA, apparently. Can't wait to see the whole build. Oh, wait. Actually, I can give you a quick little show of the build on the outside. So let me see. What is the best lighting? Actually, that's the best lighting. This is the entire build from the outside. It is based off of what the building looks like in real life. So the back of this build, there is actually this ginormous build kind of as the floor. And then in the front of the build, there is a very busy street, which we try to replicate. And then we've just been furnishing this main part of the building, which we did finish the first floor, or let's actually go to the ground floor. There's a little event space over here, and also the main entrance with the metal detectors that you have to go through. Then you go to the place where you can buy your tickets. You can either take the elevator or the stairs up. And then if you come in, this is where you arrive. There is this big hall. This is also where you get out of the elevator. And then there's a little kids corner where the kids can make some arts and crafts and stuff. And you can also enter the exposition space from up here. Then you have this main room, which is like one of the most famous rooms in the whole building, where they have paintings kind of hovering on glass panels, so we try to recreate that. Then there is the stairs that actually lead to the second floor, or you can already exit the exhibition that leads you into the little museum shop where you can maybe buy some merchandise or some collectibles or something. There's also a bathroom downstairs. Then if you take if you go upstairs, you enter this second area. So this is where we're gonna have to do a lot more decorating. This is where we're gonna have a little cafe, I think. I'm not gonna make that too difficult, but just like a place where you can get a quick coffee and maybe a bite or something. And then this is another famous room from the museum, which has kind of like 2 red crossing stairs and a big open middle space. So I was just decorating this big open middle space at the bottom. And then I might actually place some small things around here. Maybe we can have like some paintings up here, but it's mainly the walkway that, you know, kind of connects all the rooms together. You've done so well. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I've been having a lot of fun with this build. I've been having a lot of fun. Oh, museum cafes are very meh. Yeah, 100%. What is your favorite cast and build kit? Ooh, favorite build kit is the Book Nook kit. Favorite cast kit is the Ancients Arrivals. I'm working on a video. It's gonna come out in probably 2 weeks from the top of my head. If I finish it this week, I might release the video next week. I'm working on a full updated video on my YouTube channel with all of the Sims packs that have come out up until the castle and the goth kit. I will probably be able to release that next week, by the way, because I'm already editing it right now. So that should be doable. So if you're interested, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. I'll just quickly do that. There we go. Also, Universe, welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to meet you. But yeah, I have a lot of. Did you re-record it? Yes, I did. So for those of you who missed that story, I actually recorded the video. I recorded the video for the pack ranking, and I noticed when I looked back at the recording that I had breadcrumbs stuck to the side of my cheek, and it was so distracting for me personally. I was like, I can't do this. It looks ugly. That looks terrible. So I actually decided to re-record the video. But like these videos, if you have to rank all of the Sims pack, I also decided, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity to make it a little bit shorter, to be a little bit more straight to the point with a little less context in every single one of my answers. Because the original video was 1 hour and 25 minutes, and then you have to cut that down. So I now did the second recording and I managed to do it in 50 minutes. So it's also a better video. I think, to be honest, it was an improvement from what we originally did. So I'm actually kind of glad that I decided to re-record it. Yeah, at least I made it better. I took this as an opportunity to improve, you know? Let me see. I want to have some paintings on these walls, but I feel like they should be a little bit more modern, because you come from the modern room you're going into the modern room. And also there's 2 like really modern art pieces over here. So thank you, sweetie, for the reminder. I appreciate it. I can go for a little bit longer today because I don't have to go into the office tomorrow. As in like maybe 10-15 minutes longer. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this room today. So I'm gonna find like some last final details, and then on the stream on Friday, when we're gonna start building, we're gonna finish this room and the little cafe. And then I think on the second part of stream on Friday, we can potentially already start with the next build, which is going to be Cape Town, which is going to be a much smaller build. Like either way, whichever we pick, whether it's going to be the travel agency or the actual family home that is all about the sitting around the dinner table, either of them is going to take less time than this museum, I think. That is not modern, but it is really pretty. I might actually put those there. I don't know why, but they... Ooh, thank you for the save. That's a good idea. Goal in the subathon. It's not that funny. I also think I already deleted it. The next build. So the next build is going to be Cape Town, South Africa. And it's either has to be a travel agency, which incorporates or showcase a lot of the like South African aspects of, you know, if you go there, Tabletop Mountain, stuff like that. Or it is a house that incorporates South African traditions around food. I don't have to go to the office tomorrow, but we get a new coworker in my team this Monday, so I might want to be there to support her with her task. That's sweet of you. Ooh, honestly, okay, can we just take a small moment to appreciate the lighting on that plant? That has no business looking this pretty. You mean tour company, right? Did I not say that? Did I misspeak and say something else? Travel agencies. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Tour company in that sense. Yeah. That is absolutely gorgeous, right? Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I feel like maybe some like seating arrangement. I just put 2 downstairs, but I feel like maybe this would be a nice place to sit down in a museum, I feel like. And we could also get a bin again because I don't have a bin anywhere here yet. I might actually just not have a bin in that specific room because it looks so ugly. And it just looks so much better. Also, I just realized, Mama Sim, I think you asked me to repeat the fave packs. So not fave packs, but like favorite kits. My favorite cast kit is the Inchin's Arrivals kit, and my favorite build kit is the Book Nook kit. I think this looks pretty good. I just noticed something that I have to fix, though. I placed these lights in a place where there's no ceiling, so the lights were just absolutely floating. Okay, let's just quickly look at this at night. I do feel like I still need some lighting in this room up here, though. So let's get that in. And then I just realized I need to get this sign, the exit sign. I need to get that over there as well. I was ready, so work, and you said, and I jumped. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we could actually make a command like that, Tub, once I've edited or like finished the video. So that if people ever ask about packs, I think we have one, ! Sims packs or something, but it might actually be nice to update that one with the new video then. Okay, so I'm just gonna really quickly write some things down because I shouldn't forget. No, not here this week. That's the one I need. Already put in reminders. Thank you. I appreciate it. So on Friday, I'm going to continue working on this build. And I need to write down what I still want to do because like now I know, now I remember. And I don't want to accidentally mess it up. This is part of the Builders Games event. I need to make sure to link it. There we go. Okay, so what do I have to do? I need to fix outdoor lighting. I need to fix the cafe, and I need to fix the last expo room. Do we need a lot to finish though? It is not too bad. I want to make sure to have some better outdoor lighting because I just noticed that if I have nighttime, it is very, very dark. Like the whole build. I feel like we should have like street lights and stuff, at least, to make it a bit more realistic. Then I need to do this room up here. Where the cafe is going to be. But actually, that's going to be a quite easy room because I'm just going to place a bar, which will probably go like somewhere on this side or something. And then I want to place a couple of tables, but I don't want to decorate it too much because usually cafes and museums are not really decorated. They're like the least inspiring places in the whole museum. And then we need to furnish this room, which is going to be another exposition space, but I'm probably going to keep it really, really simple as well. I'm just going to make sure to place a lot of, you know, sculptures, paintings, stuff like that. Maybe we could do a wall in the middle here where we can have some more paintings, because we don't have a lot of paintings in this museum yet. So yeah, that's kind of what we still need to finish. It's not too much. I think actually we might be able to finish this in the first half of stream. Also, Caramel, hi, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But I think we might be able to finish this in the first half of stream on Friday, and then on the second half of stream we can start with the next build, and kind of like research what we could put in there, come up with some cool ideas, stuff like that. But yeah, this is the build for now. I'm actually gonna take a quick screenshot just because I can. Especially with like the city in the background, it just looks so dope. There we go. Just a quick screenshot. I'm doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. Okay, one final save, and then it is time for me to go find someone to raid for tonight. I'm gonna see who is live. Let me quickly check. Let me get my... Oh my god. So it tends to head bob my monitor, and then it moves completely out of... It's very annoying. Every time you say that, it takes the whole stream. Very true. Yeah. Very true. But it's also... Do you know... Okay, so this is like a little bit project management theory here. Something will take the time that you give it. So this is why a lot of people work really well on their deadlines, is because then there is that feeling of I literally cannot take more time. So if you say to yourself, worst case scenario, latest deadline is on Friday, then the task will adjust itself in terms of how long you take for details, how long you work on something. So this is the thing. Whenever I say, oh, maybe we can finish something on stream today, but in my heart, I already know, actually, I don't have to finish it. There's no like hard deadline. I can work on it on Friday still. There is like no push to actually finish something. And therefore your brain is open to more creativity and like open to more thoughts and ideas and stuff. And therefore it fills the time. So that's always what we say in projects as well, is you shouldn't plan too ambitiously, but you also should not plan with too much wiggle room or like too much buffer, because that time will get filled. Even if you didn't need it, it will get filled. And it's like a really concept of, actually, humans are notoriously bad at estimating time and how much time we need for things. Like there's been a lot of studies into neuroscience and stuff about how bad we actually are in this. And there's some people that are better at it than others. But in general, humans tend to vastly under or overestimate in terms of time, which is actually really funny. If you read more about it, it's really funny. What if you give too little time and the project gets delayed? So that's what I said. You shouldn't plan. That's exactly what I said. A lot of people plan too narrow or too broad. And like a lot of people find it really hard to plan the right amount of time. And that's why a lot of projects either get scheduled too tight, or they don't have a deadline, and they also don't make progress because of that, because they will just fill that time anyways. Okay, let's see where I'm gonna take you guys. I think I know where I want to go. We're gonna go to a frenzy friend, who I don't get to raid very often because our streams don't overlap. But she's also playing some Sims, and I would love for you guys to get introduced to her. If you don't know her already, I know a lot of people in the community already know her, so then it's just nice to go over there. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys to Amber. If you want to keep in touch with this community, feel free to join our Discord. We would absolutely love to have you there. In the Discord, I also post my weekly schedule. I do like updates on when I stream and what I'll stream and all of those things. Any last minute changes to streams are also posted there. And it's also just where we hang out with this community. And it's a really, really cozy place. So you're more than welcome to join. Also, you can follow me on any of my other socials. I have 2 active YouTube channels, one about productivity and one about The Sims. And I also am active on TikTok and on Instagram and on Twitter. So feel free to check out that link. It leads you to my website, which contains all of the information that there is possibly of me on the internet. And And yeah, we're gonna go over to Amber. Thank you guys so much for the 8,000 followers that we hit today. That's actually pretty wild. I knew we were really close when we started this stream, but you know, you never know what to expect. And thank you all so much for hitting that goal with me today. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for that. Also, if you're coming along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages that was just posted in chat. You can actually use the one with the little green leaves if you're a follower of the channel, and if you're a subscriber of the channel, you can use the ones with the butts or the hugs, whichever you prefer the most. And then I am going to start that raid to our wonderful, lovely friend, Amber. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Like I said, I'll be back on Friday to continue this build, but before that, I have 2 other streams coming up because I have a co-working stream tomorrow and on Friday as well. So if tomorrow or Friday you find yourself in need of someone to work with, to study with, to read with, to do basically to just hang out with, I'll be there in the afternoons. If you want to see the times in your own time zone, I also post those in the Discord. So thank you. Wait, what? I don't know. Congratulations. Congrats. Oh my God. Wow. Congrats. Nice. I love it. As Amber would have said, I was like, what is going on here? But yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. That's an inside joke in another stream. I hang out in Amber's a lot and I didn't even know about that. So I should lurk less and read more chat. I'll see you guys later. Thanks all for hanging out. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a great rest of your time zone and see you later.